Filming.
Oh.
We have a YouTube channel.
We drive 3-4 foot ground rods into the ground for our super awesome Energizer. See if we can zap some critters.
You may not hold yours that way.
Unless we had a flag.
Yep, that'd be cool. Well, we are slightly late for milking this morning. We were supposed to be on a homeschool field trip and they canceled it on us because it's rained so much in the last couple of days that it's got standing water. We were headed to a corn maze / pumpkin patch and we are not going to be able to do that today. So we'd already started driving that direction when we realized that it was canceled. So we made the best of our trip, went to the feed store, went to the bank, ran a couple other errands, went to Lowe's to get some things. We got to pick up some hay tomorrow. We got a new fence energizer to put up. So we needed some grounding rods and that kind of stuff. So essentially, we're late. And let me just tell you, the girls are very well aware of that and they're not happy. Everybody's like, hey mom, where's the food? That's okay. Grant, did you bring a potato chip? Let Libby have it.
Libby, eat the potato chip.
Oh yeah, crunchy potato chip. Yeah. All right, now we feed the goats. All right, so this morning we have found a very interesting little fellow. And by little, I mean not even remotely little. So, woo, creepy. But we're gonna go give it to the chickens.
We constantly have an ongoing list. It changes from notebook to scratch paper sometimes. Sometimes people make me subtle notes of what their priorities might be. Today, I'm going to attempt to accomplish a couple of things. We've already gone to the feed store, to the hardware store, to the bank. Or don't listen.
Really?
That's pretty high.
You're loud.
I know this. I'm always loud.
So what did you hook up?
Kencove EK13 electric fence energizer. 13 joule output, which means ouch for anybody that touches the electric fence. We had a pretty hefty fence earlier. The one that died on us, that was a 6 joule, and Kencove came highly recommended. We'll give it a whirl. This job should be pretty easy. I thought there was a lot more in here, but apparently I got some of it done in the last couple of days, so there's only 4 watermelons maybe. Guess I ought to get this giant ladder out of the back of the truck too. This should be a pretty easy fix. Not an inexpensive one. Unfortunately, these hydraulic hoses, depending on the size of the hose, upwards of $100. But the beautiful thing is I didn't have to pay for this tractor. This actually belongs to my neighbor, and he lets me use it as much as I want. So I'm happy to replace a $100 hose in place of buying a $60,000 tractor. Sounds good to me. Here we go. Should probably be wearing gloves when I do this, otherwise I smell like hydraulic fluid for a week, no matter how many times you wash your hands. One's checking you out. That little baby, it's checking you out.
All right, so today, like I said, we were supposed to be at a homeschool field trip, and that got canceled, which gives me a free day to get some things done around my house. I was not planning on being home today. We were planning on being gone. So now I have a free day. So on my list, things to get done are clean my kitchen because it's a mess, and plant some garlic and onions. I need to make a big batch of spaghetti sauce. I have an order for that, and I'm not quite sure. He's got school to do. I'm not quite sure what else we'll get done today, but it'll be a good day.
I love the marking of things off the list. What else we got? I don't know if I have introduced you to Lara's brain yet, but this is what it looks like. And this. And we get to take this off the list. Guess I ought to clean up my mess from yesterday.
Breakfast sandwiches this morning for brunch. Oh, I got my trusty griddle out. All right, so here's all the things going in our sandwiches. I got some bacon, butter, some delicious farm fresh eggs, cheese, homemade sandwich bread, and then I have biscuits. Gluten-free, amazing biscuits. Here we go.
So it's time to butcher these bad boys. They have served their purpose. We will not be showing that on this video. Keep it kosher for those who don't want to see that, but if you're interested in watching us butcher chickens, you can look at our other video called Free Pig Food. See our setup. Now here's the chicken butchering setup once again. On this video we won't be showing the whole process, but I will share with you our setup and explain it briefly. This is where the serious business happens. This is where we will scald them to loosen up the feathers. Ice bath. This is a homemade chicken plucker a friend of ours made. He was kind enough to let us borrow. And this is where we will prepare them for the freezer and ultimately for the table.
So, the boys are bringing in first batch of the chickens that we're butchering today. So, this guy weighed 5 pounds, 13 ounces. That is a good sized chicken. So I am drying them off. I'm gonna pull any pin feathers that they missed, and I'm gonna get them packaged up, and they're gonna chill in our refrigerator for 3 days, and then we'll freeze them. They've done a really good job. There's just a few little bitty things that I am finding and pulling out, just a couple little feathers and whatnot. But why, there's somebody in our driveway, sorry. I have had a lot of people ask me, why in the world do we grow our own food? And why is it beneficial to grow your own food? Well, the answer of that is kind of twofold. But number one, I know 100% of absolutely everything that these chickens ate. And it was all organically sourced. It was food scraps or whole grains that kind of a thing. I know that they were allowed to be outside eating bugs, happy, getting clean water every single day, getting fresh grass every day, and they were not kept in confinement. So we now have 5 pound 7 ounce bird going in our freezer. This will feed our entire family for 2, if not 3 meals because of the quality of the meat versus the saltwater pumped meat that you get at the grocery store.
So the walk down to my deer stand is probably about half a mile. A lot of times we'll drive the Polaris down, and many times we just walk half a mile because it's beautiful. And you never know when you jump something up and get an opportunity to take the harvest before you get to your stand.